Hello everyone, I hope you are fit and fine. Today, in this video session, we are going to see a very important lesson of 12th standard, and the title of today's topic is The Cop and the Anthem. The Cop and the Anthem was written by O. Henry. It's very important topic in terms of examination. So, without wasting the time, let's see the icebreakers of this particular topic. We will solve the icebreakers first and then we will start the actual lesson. So let's see, already I have solved the icebreakers here. So let's see. The first question here, that is, suppose you have gone to a place where the winter season too very severe. Discuss with your partner the ways in which you would protect yourself इन द कोल्ड क्लाइमेट. सर्दी के मौसम में अगर आप कहीं पे चले गए हो तो ऐसे मौसम में आप अपने आप का प्रोटेक्शन कैसे करोगे? सो दैट इज द क्वेश्चन, एंड हियर आई हैव सॉल्व्ड द क्वेश्चन हियर दैट वेज टू प्रोटेक्ट फ्रॉम कोल्ड विंटर. You can use the thermal wear because of course in winter season we're using thermal wears to warm our body. You can use sweaters as well. You can use scarf and you can use the clothes as well. So these are the various ways through which you can protect your body. You can keep your body warm. The next question here, that is, when you see a cop approaching, you feel either relieved or scared. Discuss with your partner the situations when you feel relieved or scared. जब भी कभी आप कॉप्स को देखते हो यानी पुलिस को देखते हो तो उस वक्त आप डर जाते हो या फिर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि एट लास्ट पुलिस केम, यू विल बी रिलीव्ड. सो इन सर्टेन सिचुएशन यू हैव टू डिस्कस विद योर पार्टनर एंड ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू टेल मी हियर और यू हैव टू think about the situations when you will be relieved or scared. So I have already solved whatever the sentences you will get here in blue or blue color. So all these answers I have already solved for you. So let's see. Relieved, when you feel or when you felt relieved. So you are walking alone in a dark street. जब अंधेरे में आप अकेले चल रहे हो, अगर आपको पुलिस दिखती है तो उस वक्त आपको लगता है या सुकून आपको मिलता है कि at last police is there. The next B example or B situation I have solved, that is, somebody is following you. If somebody is chasing you, जब कोई आपका पीछा कर रहा होता है तो उस वक्त अगर पुलिस आ जाए तो of course you will be relieved. The third thing here, that is you teasing. अगर आपको कोई चिढ़ा रहा है, अगर आपको कोई टीज कर रहा है, if somebody is giving you trouble, that time remember, if police came there, that time you will be relieved. When you will be scared now, आप कब डर जाते हो? You are riding a bike without a valid driving license. अगर आप गाड़ी बगैर ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस के चला रहे हो, अगर आपको उसी वक्त सामने से अगर पुलिस दिखी या फिर आपको पुलिस ने रोक दिया, so that time definitely you will be scared. The second situation I have taken here, that is, you break speed limits. अगर आप स्पीड लिमिट ब्रेक कर देते हो और मे बी यू आर राइडिंग विदाउट ए हेलमेट, सो दैट टाइम आल्सो यू विल बी स्कैर्ड. द थर्ड थिंग हियर, दैट मे बी इफ यू हैव ब्रोकन द ट्रैफिक रूल, so that time if police caught you red-handedly, that time you will be scared. Next question here we are going to discuss, that is, discuss some of the motivating things that can change a person's life. One is given, that is, listening to an inspiring speech. अब जो लोग सक्सेसफुल हुए हैं लाइफ में, अगर उनके स्पीच आप सुनते हो, so definitely you will be encouraged, you will be motivated. So here the second example here I have given, a second important motivating thing I have given, that is, reading autobiographies of great men and women. You can read the autobiographies of great persons, great personalities. The third thing, see, that is reading self-improvement books. For example, motivational books you can read, and maybe you can read the books of Robin Sharma, who is one of the motivational speaker. You can read many books of important writers or motivational speakers. So the fourth important thing, that is by following in the footsteps of a good role model. In your life you can follow any one of the role model. आप अपनी लाइफ में कोई भी रोल मॉडल फॉलो कर सकते हो. If you have any one of the certain personality as your role model, so you can follow him or her. For example, Shri APJ Abdul Kalam, Mahatma Gandhi is there, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is there. So you can follow any one of the role model in your life. So this is all about the icebreakers, and already we have solved all the icebreakers here. So after solving the icebreakers, we're going to see the introduction of the author, because that is very important. This story was written by O. Henry. O. Henry, who was born in 1862 and who was died in 1910. William Sidney Porter. The real name of O. Henry is William Sidney Porter, who is an American writer and who is better known as O. Henry by his pen name. This is his pen name. And of course he was a voracious reader. Voracious means this person has reading a lot. This person reading extensively. And of course he was a person from his childhood. He had read so many books, so many novels, so many dramas, and so many short stories as well. So he started a humorous weekly. After his childhood, when he was young, that time he started one of the humorous weekly. उन्होंने एक newspaper start किया था, and the title of this newspaper was The Rolling Stone. And of course, he is not getting the success with this particular weekly. And when the venture failed, जब ये जो उसका प्रोजेक्ट था वो फेल हो गया, after that he joined the Houston Post. Houston Post is also one of the weekly, and he was joined as a reporter, columnist, and occasional cartoonist. So he started his career in Houston Post as a reporter, columnist, and occasional cartoonist. So this is his life journey. And of course the story, The Cop and The Anthem. This is the story which was very famous, and this story got the recognition due to this particular person. O. Henry's well-known stories are always ended with the unexpected turn. And to describe his style of writing, people have often used the term smile with tears. It means आप कब हंसने लग जाते हो और सडनली एक ऐसा वक्त आता है कि आंखों में से आपके आंसू निकल आते हैं. And this particular style is called as smile with tears. And of course, he is the genius, he is the master of this particular style. So, this twisted way of thoughts and endings in almost every story. His stories are ended with unexpected turns. In this story, the main character Sophie, the main character's name here is Sophie, who is a vagabond. Vagabond means the person who don't have any kind of shelter, and even who don't have any kind of the food or any one of the system don't have any kind of the you can say that this person is homeless wanderer. And of course this person with criminal background, it means this person is not clean. This person has the criminal background. He makes different plans to re-enter the prison as he has no shelter to protect himself from the severe winter. It means in this particular story you will get one character. This is a central character whose name is Sophie, who was a wanderer. And this person has the criminal background. उसका एक criminal background भी है, और वो हर वक्त ऐसे excuse ढूंढता है कि जिस excuse की मदद से वो prison में जा सके, क्योंकि बाहर तो बहुत ठंडी है या ठंड का मौसम चल रहा है. And in this winter, because this winter season is very severe, और रोड पे रहना इसका मतलब अपनी जान गंवाना हो सकता है. So due to this particular reason, he is always finding the plans, those plans which will help him to arrest him, और वो प्रिजन में जा सके. So the story ends in an unexpected way. This story also ends with unexpected way. O. Henry has depicted Sophie's futile attempts, futile means unsuccessful attempts, to get arrested in a very humorous way. It means when means manner. So how Sophie's attempts to get arrested by himself or by the police, by the cop. So we will see afterwards. The Cop and the Anthem is about freedom and confinement. ये जो स्टोरी है ये किसके इर्द गिर्द घूमती है? Confinement and freedom के इर्द गिर्द ये स्टोरी घूमती है. Initially, Sophie feels that there is freedom from miseries and worries in confinement. जब भी वो प्रिजन में जाता है तो उसे लगता है कि वो सारे वरीज से या सारे प्रॉब्लम से उसकी लाइफ के छूट गया है. और ऑफ कोर्स दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ सोफी. The notes of anthem transform him from within and he resolves to work hard. At last in the story, he decided to work hard. He decided to change his way to live his life. But of course the story ended with the unexpected turn. We will discuss it afterward. Sophie faces the irony of fate as the moment he realizes the real freedom lies in a virtuous life. It means now at last he understood that this is not the right way to live his life, and so he had chosen the virtuous way. Virtuous means the life which are having the high morals. तो at last वो high morals को follow करने की सोचता है. He is taken into confinement, but at the same time उसको जेल में भेज दिया जाता है. So we will see the story in detail. The island mentioned here is Blackwell's Island. Blackwell's Island, now known as Roosevelt's Island, a narrow island in the East River, New York City. इस स्टोरी में जो आइलैंड है जिसका नाम ब्लैकवेल्स आइलैंड है, जो कि अभी रूजवेल्ट आइलैंड नाम से जाना जाता है. ये आइलैंड इस रिवर पार्क में या इस रिवर साइड में है जो कि न्यूयॉर्क सिटी में आता है. ऑन दिस आइलैंड देयर आर रिहैबिलिटेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस फर्दर. यहाँ पे रिहैबिलिटेशन होते हैं या रिहैबिलिटेशन सेंटर है, जैसे कि प्रिजन है, जैसे कि लुनाटिक असाइलम इज देयर, चैरिटी हॉस्पिटल है वहाँ पे. So it means this is the island on which people are taken to rehabilitate. उन्हें अच्छा करने के लिए वहाँ पे लेके जाते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे प्रिजन है, यहाँ पे लुनाटिक असाइलम है, यहाँ पे चैरिटी हॉस्पिटल भी है. So this island playing important role here. तो जब भी सोफी को अरेस्ट करके लिए लेके जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे ही वो लेके जाते हैं on this particular island, that is the Blackwell's Island. So without wasting the time, now we are going to start the actual story. Here we will complete the half part of the story, and half part of the story we will complete in the next part of our next video session. So let's see the story. So here the Cop and the Anthem. Sophie left his bench and strolled out of the square and across the level sea of asphalt, where Broadway and Fifth Avenue flow together. Sophie, जो कि अभी बाहर है, this person is not in the prison now. This person is outside. He is roaming here and there on the road. So Sophie left his bench. जिस bench पे वो सोया था, तो वहाँ पर से वो उठ के इधर-उधर घूमने लगा. Strolled means walked in a leisurely way. Now he just going here and there. And of course, the particular area is Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue is an area that is in New York. And of course that across the level sea asphalt that is the sand and gravel and tar mixture used for laying roads. तो रोड का शायद वहाँ पे काम चल रहा है और this person is going here and there. Up Broadway he turned and stopped at a luxurious cafe, and at some place he stopped. एक प्लेस पे जाके वो रुकता है. कौन सी प्लेस है? This place is at Broadway. यानी जिस रास्ते पे वो है वहाँ से नजदीक एक बड़ा सा होटल है. This is a luxurious cafe, and now he stopped there. So let's see what he did. Sophie had confidence in himself from the lowest button of his vest upward, because now this is his plan, because he would like to arrest himself by the police. And so let's see that he will get the success or not. So he was shaven, and his coat was trim, and his neat black bow had been presented to him by a lady missionary on Thanksgiving Day. वो ठीक ठाक लग रहा है, उसने शेविंग की हुई है, उसका कोट भी अच्छा है, और वहां पे ही हैड वन ब्लैक बो, यानी उसने अपने कोट के ऊपर एक ब्लैक बो पहनी हुई है, जो कि उसे एक मिशनरी लेडी ने दी थी। ऑन द डे थैंक्सगिविंग इज डे that this is the fourth Thursday of the November, marked by a religious observance and traditional meals. On this particular day, that people are exchanging gifts. इस डे पे लोग क्या करते हैं, एक दूसरे को गिफ्ट देते हैं। And of course, on this particular day, he got this particular book. And if only he could reach a table in the restaurant unsuspected, success would be his. तो सोचता है कि अगर इस रेस्टोरेंट में वो अंदर घुस जाए सक्सेसफुली, so definitely he will get the food. Let's see उसे फूड मिलता है या नहीं। The portion of him that would show above the table would raise no doubt in the waiter's mind. A roasted mallard duck, thought Soapy, would be about the thing with a bottle of wine and then some cheese, a cup of coffee and a cigar. जब वहाँ पे उस टेबल पे वो पहुँचता है तो उसे लगता है that definitely now he will get the roasted mallard duck. Mallard means this is the species of ducks. तो वहाँ पे वो खाने के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं। एंड डेफिनेटली नाउ ही थॉट लाइक दैट कि उसे एक अच्छा खाना मिलेगा, इवन ही विल गेट वाइन, ही विल गेट द सिगार, ही विल गेट द कप ऑफ कॉफी एंड ऑफ कोर्स सम चीज एज वेल। तो ये सारी चीजें उसे वहाँ पे मिलेगी, ऐसा सोच के वो उस होटल में घुस जाता है। सो लेट्स सी that the total would not be so high as to call for any extreme of revenge from the cafe management. So $1 for the cigar would be enough. He thought like that कि $1 में सिगार तो आ ही जाएगी, and the other total would not be so high as to call for. It means now he thought like that कि अगर बहुत सारा अगर वहाँ पे बिल हो जाता है, अगर वो बिल पे नहीं कर पाता, so definitely management will ask for the police, और उसे वो पुलिस के या पुलिस आके वहाँ पे उसे अरेस्ट कर देगी। And this is his plan. This is the pre-plan of Soapy. Soapy जो कि अरेस्ट होना चाहता है क्योंकि इस विंटर सीजन में उसे लगता है कि बाहर रहना बहुत मुश्किल है। So he would like to enter into the prison. So this is his plan. So let's say that an anthem would leave him filled and happy for the journey to his winter island. So which island is there? This island is Black Hills Island. And of course, but as Soapy set foot inside the restaurant, जैसे वो अंदर रेस्टोरेंट में पैर रखता है, the head waiter's eye fell upon his tattered trousers and decadent shoes, strong and ready hands turned. जैसे वो अंदर घुसता है, head waiter जो होता है वहाँ का, तो उसकी नजर उस पे गिरती है। And of course, he understood that this person is one of the person who is the wanderer, who is the vagabond. And of course, let's see that eye fell upon means he noticed that particular man, and due to his poor condition, due to his tattered trousers, उसकी जो पैंट है, ट्राउजर है, वो फट गई है। And of course, due to that, he understood that decadent means here old and worn out. उसके जो शूज है वो भी फटे हुए हैं। So this person is vagabond. And of course, now his strong and ready hands turned him about and conveyed him in silence and hasty to the sidewalk and averted the ignoble fate of the menaced mallard. So now the person understood, the waiter understood that this person definitely will not give the bill, and so he guided him that in silence go from this particular place. And of course, Soapy turned off Broadway. He didn't get the chance to enter into the hotel due to this particular waiter, and his plan was totally failed. उसका प्लान टोटली फेल हो जाता है। Soapy turned off Broadway. It seemed that his route to the coveted island was not be an easy one. उसे लगता है कि जेल में जाना इस बार इतना आसान नहीं होगा। This is not the simple task. Coveted means greatly desired, because he greatly desired to get into the prison, and this is not the easiest task for him now. Okay, some other way of entering the limbo must be devised. Limbo means this is the word that is the meaning of border place between heaven and hell, because he thought like that the prison is heaven for him in this particular winter season, because he is standing at the door. उसे लगता है कि रेस्टोरेंट का दरवाजा उसके लिए क्या है, heaven में अंदर जाने का एक रास्ता है। But of course this is not simple way, and ये प्लान उसका फेल हो जाता है। At a corner of 6th Avenue, electric lights and cunningly displayed wares behind plate glass made a shop window attractive. एक दुकान पे जाके वो रुकता है. क्यों रुकता है? क्योंकि वो इलेक्ट्रिक शॉप है. उसके विंडोज या उसकी जो ग्लास है उसे बाहर से देख के लगता है that this shop is having the attractive goods, and of course these goods made with the glass and electric goods were there. And he thought like that, so he took a stone. जैसे उस शॉप को देखता है वो हाथ में एक पत्थर ले लेता है and dashed it through the glass. वो उस पत्थर को जोर से फेंक के उस ग्लास पे मार देता है. The people came running round the corner, a policeman in the lead. And अब कुछ जैसे ही उस कांच को या उस कांच से बनी उस वॉल को तोड़ देता है, वहां पे बहुत सारे लोग इकट्ठा हो जाते हैं और उसमें उस भीड़ में एक पुलिस वाला भी है. So let's see now what happened with Sophie. Sophie stood still with his hands in his pockets and smiled at the sight of brass buttons. It means brass buttons, sight of brass buttons means now he is watching the policeman. And of course this particular cop, he thought like that कि वो उसे अभी क्या करेगा, कैप्चर करेगा, उसे वो अरेस्ट करेगा. और वो अपने हाथ अपने पॉकेट में डाल के आराम से वहां पे हंसता हुआ खड़ा है. So where is the man that done that? Inquired the officer agitatedly. Agitatedly means in a troubled manner, in a nervous manner. This policeman asked the question that where is that man who had done this particular thing? यानी कौन वो इंसान है जिसने एक ग्लास तोड़ी है? तो वो कहता है, सोफी कहता है, don't you think that I might have something to do with it? Said Sophie with a friendly voice as one greets good fortune. तो वो कहता है कि तुम्हें ऐसा नहीं लगता कि जो ये चीज हुई है यहाँ पे, जो कांच यहाँ पे टूटी है, तो इसके टूटने में मेरा हाथ हो सकता है. Now he is smiling and of course the policeman refused to accept Sophie even as a thief. But of course due to his condition, because this person is vagabond and of course उसकी condition अच्छी नहीं है, तो पुलिस को लगता है कि ये झूठ बोल रहा है. This person is just joking. But men who smash windows do not remain to chat with the police. क्योंकि उसे लगता है कि जो कोई ऐसा करेगा वो रुकेगा थोड़े ही वहां पे, वहां से भाग जाएगा. Right? They take to their heels. It means take to their heels means run away or escape. It means the person will be run away from this particular place. The policeman saw a man halfway down to block running to catch a car. तो पुलिस एक ऐसे आदमी को देखती जो कि क्या कर रहा है, कार पकड़ने के लिए भाग रहा है. उन्हें लगता है कि इस इंसान ने शायद यहाँ की जो कांच है वो तोड़ दी है. With a drawn club he joined in the pursuit. Sophie, with disgust in his heart, drifted along twice unsuccessfully. ये उसका दूसरा प्लान था. वो भी क्या हो गया, फेल हो गया. कांच तोड़ने के बाद भी उसे पुलिस ने अरेस्ट नहीं किया. This time also his plan was totally failed. On the opposite side of the street was a restaurant of no great pretensions. So this time now he went somewhere. एक ऐसे होटल में गया जो कि होटल बहुत बड़ा नहीं था. This is the ordinary restaurant, and in this hotel you will not get the luxurious kind of the things. So it catered to large appetites and modest purses. He thought like that this catered the large appetites and modest purses means a common man who is hungry and poor. उसे लगता है कि ये होटल शायद उसे खाना दे सकता है. Right? And of course he don't have money in his pocket. उसके पॉकेट में पैसे नहीं है, लेकिन फिर भी वो क्या करना चाहता है, खाना खाना चाहता है. And of course उसके बदले में अगर पुलिस उसे अरेस्ट भी कर लेती है, so that would be one of the beneficial kind of the thing for him. So here its crockery and atmosphere were thick, its soup and nappy thin. Into this place Sophie betook himself without challenge. So यहाँ का जो खाना है, यहाँ की जो लिनन है, यहाँ का जो एटमॉस्फेयर है, तो ये सारा एटमॉस्फेयर ये दिखाता है कि ये होटल क्या है, ऑर्डिनरी होटल है. So of course at a table he sat and consumed beef stick. वहाँ पे जाके वो beef stick खाता है. Flapjacks में sweet baked bars, oat bars. And of course उसे पेट भर के वो सारा खाना खाता है. Donuts and pie. Donut भी खाता है वहाँ पे वो, pie भी खाता है. And then he told the waiter the fact that the minors coin and himself were total strangers. It means he don't have enough money to give to the hotel management. So of course he didn't have money now. So let's see what they did with the Sobi. उसने खाना तो खा लिया है, लेकिन अभी हम देखेंगे that how exactly the management of the hotel behaves with the Sobi. Now he said, now get busy and call a cop, said Sobi, and don't keep a gentleman waiting. वो हंसते हंसते उस मैनेजमेंट को बोलता है कि now this is time to call the police. यानी आप पुलिस को कॉल कर सकते हो. And of course, don't keep a gentleman waiting. This is the humorous way of talking. और वो हंसते हंसते कहता है कि इस जेंटलमैन को यहाँ पे रुकने मत दो, because you don't have money to give them. But they said that no cop for you, said the waiter with a voice like butter cakes and an eye like cherry in the Manhattan cocktail. Hey con. It means now this particular man or the waiter, he has the soft voice. वो कहता है कि तुम्हारे लिए पुलिस बुलाने का कोई मतलब नहीं बनता. And of course, he has the eyes which are like the cherries. And of course, he said, "Hey con." Hey con, वो कहता है कि तुम जैसे आदमी को neatly upon his left ear on the gallows pavement. Two waiters pitched Sobi. It means दो waiter उसे उठाते हैं उस जगह से. Gallows means very hard. और उसे लेफ्ट ईयर को, उसको कान को पकड़ के, वो लेफ्ट कान को पकड़ के वो क्या करते हैं, उसे पकड़ते हैं और दोनों वेटर उसे उठा के क्या कर देते हैं, पेवमेंट पे फेंक देते हैं, यानी रोड पे फेंक देते हैं. एंड दिस पेवमेंट वाज वेरी हार्ड एंड दे पिच्ड थ्रू दिस सोबी ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर पेवमेंट. वो जोर से उसे उस पे पटक देते हैं. एंड ऑफ कोर्स दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द स्टोरी in which Sobi tried his level best to arrest himself by the police. He tried thrice. 3 बार वो क्या करता है, कोशिश करता है, लेकिन उसे सक्सेस नहीं मिल पाती. We will see how exactly he will attempt next time to arrest himself. वो next बार किस तरह से खुद को अरेस्ट करने की कोशिश करता है, हम अगले लेसन में देखेंगे. I hope that till this particular point you have understood the story. If you have any kind of the doubt, you can comment me in the comment box. And I hope you had understood this particular part. So I hope you're taking care of yourself. Thank you everyone for watching my videos. Stay home, stay safe, stay tuned.